this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We don't actually play on Friday, but we play on Saturday and Sunday, and some people will get here on Friday. And we have 2 courses, but last year we only played the lower course. This year I've been working on the lower course so far, and I'm going to move on to the upper course tomorrow and work on that a little bit. But right now we're at the lower course, and we just finished it, and we're going to just take a walk through. We're going to take a look at some of the bunkers and what we're actually going to be playing on. So first, let's see where the starting points are. So we can see the gator right here. We can see that far cone back there. That's one team's starting point. And we can see this other cone behind the tree right here. It's going to be pulled out. It's going to be about right there, but that's going to be the other team's starting point. So we'll call this the close side, and the other side over there will be the far side. So when the close side starts, they will run in, and you can see that there is some plants here. There are some plants here, but these are blackberries. I actually pulled, except for this one right here, that's poison oak. But I pulled all of the other poison oak I can find, with the exception of a few that I just saw when I walked through right now, but I'll be doing another pass and pulling some more poison oak out. We also raked the entire course, and by we, I mean myself and Rampage. Oh, Rampage is eating poison oak right now. So when the close side starts, they will run into here, and here's what the actual course is looking like. It's looking pretty nice. We can see that we have very kind of light piles of leaves on the ground, but all of the large branches, oh, here's some poison oak I missed. All the large branches are piled on top of these dangerous looking eucalyptus piles. So you can see we have them pretty much everywhere. They're there. They're everywhere. And when we actually get close to these eucalyptus piles, we can see that they are close to my height. So I'm about 5'9", I don't know, 5'10", I'm not really sure. But they're about my height, so most people will be able to take cover behind them. There will be a few people like Robert Pratt. He won't be able to hide behind him. I don't know what he's going to hide behind. Probably the eucalyptus. But as we walk through, we can see, you know, it's looking pretty good. It's pretty much ready to play on. We have some of these plastic pallets. There's an assortment of these. There's an assortment of old garage doors. There's a piece of one right there. That one broke. And actually, this bunker over here, we can see it leaning up right there. It was an L shape, but it broke apart. So we have 3 parts of it. 1, 2, and 3. And when people get here, I'm going to have them help me reassemble it. And we're going to put it together in close to the same spot, but might be a little bit different. I know that Tim usually likes that bunker. He actually hangs a little bit further back. So there's not going to be any resting when we're playing. You can't be doing that. So right now we're probably at around this is probably the 40 line right here where we're at. And we have a giant kind of fortress. I don't know, it's like a bunker with, I don't know, walls on either side of it right here with solar panels and eucalyptus. And we actually have kind of a clear view, if I stand up here, of the actual course. As clear as you can get. Everything kind of blurs together. But here's what we're dealing with. So there we have a 4-sided garage door bunker. We have some solar panels. This is about the 50 line where the solar panel, this black thing right here, that's a solar panel. It's about the 50 line right there. And then we have a snake pit right here. We put our snakes in there. And there we go. We can see the ground. It's pretty clear of branches. We have a little bit of eucalyptus bark and just scattered small leaves. But all of the larger pieces of eucalyptus are gathered and stacked on these giant mounds. And here's the opposite road. So initially when we started the stream, we were looking down one road. This is the opposite road. Basically parallels the road we were looking down. So you have a road on either side and then a long rectangular course in the middle. Right now we're looking at probably the 40 line maybe this is actually the 45, and then here's the 50. So we can see the snake pit right here, and then the 50 line right there. And the house is a little bit behind the 50 line. One side has the house, the other side has a whole assortment of mounds. So games on this course typically go pretty quick, and we will be playing pump, we'll be playing hopper ball only. So unless you're shooting stock class, then you can only bring a loader on the field. And typically, I try to get everybody to use gravity feed loaders. So if you have like a Jeff Box, or you have a Winchester, or you have like a VL90, or one of those Tipman loaders or GOG loaders, those ones are good too. But you don't want to come on here with your Pinocchio. You're going to be scolded. Let's see. So now we're on the opposite side, 45. Here's the house. So you can see it is an actual four-sided structure, but when people get here, I'm going to have someone help me nail the top together because it's kind of falling apart. Here's a snake pit. There's a plastic pallet over that. You don't want to hide in the snake pit. You will probably be bitten by rattlesnakes. And here's another solar panel right here. And obviously, I'm not seeing live stream comments. The program I'm using on my phone, I can't see the comments right now, but I'll be checking them and replying to them afterwards. So now we're at about the probably 35 right now, and we're getting closer and closer to the end of the course. Now we're at probably the 20, and you can see we still have an assortment of plastic pallets, solar panels, eucalyptus piles, and again, most eucalyptus piles are 5 to 6 feet. So here's another one right here. You can get kind of everything is probably just super confusing when you're watching this. Probably really bad quality too, but you can see how high this is compared to me. It actually gets higher over here. This is probably close to 5'5", 5'6", and then this right here on the other end is probably about 4, 6, or 5 foot. So these garage doors and the plastic pallets, you can see those ones right there, they actually came from a paintball course in Windsor near the airport that I think existed in probably sometime in the 90s. Not really sure what that field was called, but I think there was a picture I saw of Ryan Podesta playing or working there. And here we have a two-sided L bunker. We have another pile of eucalyptus leaves right here. You can see it's raked out inside. You actually have kind of a cool view over here. So it should make for some fun gameplay. Again, Saturday is open class hopper ball. So when you walk on the field, you'll be using only hoppers. And then Sunday will be stock class, 12 gram air source and horizontal feed. So now we're getting close to where the opposite team starts. There's the gator right there. And here's the starting cone. And we actually park over there, and then we camp up the hill. So we'll have a chrono set up over there. We'll have teams will be starting here. People will be kind of standing along these cones. That's the boundary line right here. So people stand over there. We'll have a trash can over there. There's a lot of poison oak, but if you do bring a folding chair, you can bring your folding chair down. You can set it there and watch games, and other people sit in your chair and probably soil it. But that is the lower course, and if you have questions, leave a comment, and I will be answering them. If you want to join us for our game, it will be this weekend, which is Friday to Sunday, the 16th to the 18th, and it's in Guerneville, California. And send me a message if you want to join us. Again, it's pump, stock class, and hopper ball. Saturday open class hopper ball, pump, Sunday stock class. So we are pretty particular about that. The only person who gets to use constant air on Sunday will be Tim, unless you're using a extremely poorly equipped marker. Say you have a Brass Eagle Talon and you want to use your constant air system on it, and a elbow with a feed, we might let you do that, but we'll see.